The first time the man secretly looked at his friend Jack's computer, he unexpectedly found that Jack had £1.8 million. He wanted to keep all the money for himself, but before he could start his plan, Jack hanged himself. He quickly calmed down, thinking there was still £1.7 million on the computer. He decided to take it for himself. That night, he sank Jack's body to the bottom of the lake. The next day, he opened the computer and found it required a password. He learned secret hacking skills on his phone. After unlocking the computer, he found the browsing history was gone. He tried to reset the bank password. When he called the bank, they asked him to answer security questions. Mark couldn't answer them, but he gained a useful clue. As long as he had the ID card, he could reset the password. Mark then contacted an online vendor, who claimed to deliver identity documents within 3 days. Mark and Jack were Michelin star chefs. Jack invited Mark to collaborate on dinners for wealthy clients. One day, Mark returned to the villa and found Bella and Maurice from Jack's company had already arrived. To smoothly get the money in Jack's account, he had to impersonate Jack. He tentatively asked Bella how much a dinner paid. She answered £300,000. Bella then asked if the ingredients were ready. Of course, he hadn't prepared anything. The real Jack was already gone. Bella was confused. The company had sent Jack ahead to select ingredients early because the dinner was the next day. Mark pretended to have language difficulties and barely got through the situation. The next morning, Maurice took him to a church where they targeted 2 women. Mark then realized the ingredients were actually people, but the women noticed them and they lost them in the end. A repair shop owner named Josh noticed they were outsiders and kindly asked if they needed help. Maurice looked at Mark, and after Mark gave permission, Maurice lied and said the car had a problem and needed fixing. Josh crawled under the car to inspect it. Maurice installed a silencer. Back at the villa, Bella reminded them to save the tongues because the guests wanted sashimi. Mark was stunned. Then he started the bloodletting. When he came out of the basement, he was covered in blood. Mark returned to the bedroom and found a package. The ID had arrived. He packed his bags and prepared to escape, but on his way out, he was so nervous he accidentally knocked down the gardener, which caught Morris's attention. He said the handbrake was loose, causing the car to roll down.
If you run, they will find you. And you notice, right?
Yeah.
While pushing the car, Mark asked if anyone had ever left the company. Maurice said a chef named Greta had left, but only after becoming the most popular chef. After hearing that, Mark made up his mind. He would use his cooking skills to win over tonight's guests.